Hi everyone, and welcome back to HomeHeadChef. Today we're making a chicken breast with a garlic and chive cream sauce. Now this recipe is one of my new favorite dishes to make and eat, of course. We're gonna lightly bread a chicken breast that we cut lengthwise. We butterflied it open. We're gonna pan fry it a little bit, and we're gonna make an excellent garlic and chive cream sauce for it. Now let's step up to the cutting board and see what we need. For this recipe, we're going to need 3 to 4 chicken breast, butterflied open, 4 tablespoons of flour, 4 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and half a teaspoon of pepper. We're going to start by combining our flour and our Parmesan cheese together, and we're going to whisk this up till it's nicely combined. Now we're going to take our Parmesan and flour mixture and set it aside, and we're going to work on the chicken. And this is what I mean when I was talking about the chicken. This was one solid piece, and we just split it right down and made these nice little fillets out of them. Now we're gonna season this with our garlic powder and our salt and pepper on both sides. Next, we're gonna take our chicken after it's been seasoned. We're gonna coat both sides with a nice little dredge of flour. We're gonna set these aside and let that rest on there for about 5 minutes. And the reason why we want to let the chicken rest for a few minutes with the flour on it is so that it adheres nicely onto the chicken when we go to fry it, so that way it's not falling off. Now we're gonna check out the ingredients that we need for the sauce. And for the sauce, we're going to need 3 cloves of garlic sliced very thin, 1 1/4 cup of chicken stock, 1 1/4 cup of heavy cream, half a cup of Parmesan cheese, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 1/2 tablespoons of chive, and of course some olive oil. We're going to start by heating up about 2 tablespoons of olive oil over a medium heat. We're going to cook the chicken about 2 to 3 minutes per side. Now, depending on how big your pan is, you might have to do this in batches, and that's okay. Alright, now we're going to give these a flip. Oh, those look nice. They're taking on some nice color around the edges. Now we're going to let this go for about another 2 to 3 minutes as well. Now we're going to pull our chicken aside, and we're going to let that rest. And we're going to start on the sauce. Now we're going to go in with our butter, and we're going to get that melted. Now in with our garlic. We're going to saute this up for about a minute. Now we're carefully going to add in our chicken stock. And we're going to bring this up to a simmer. Once it comes up to a simmer, we're going to add in our heavy cream and stir this in and bring it back up to a simmer as well. Now we're going to add in our Parmesan cheese. Whisk that in thoroughly, and this is going to thicken up our sauce. And we're going to bring the sauce back up to a simmer, and we're going to reduce it for a couple minutes until it's nice and thick. Our sauce has thickened nicely. Now we're going to go in with our chives. We're going to stir those in. Let's get a taste and adjust the seasoning. Oh, that's good. A little bit of pepper and a touch of salt. Get that mixed in. Now we're going to head back over to the cutting board and plate this up. Now tonight I'm going to be serving mine with rice. You can serve it with pasta, any starch that you want, but the plate, I'm going with the starch dead center in the middle. I'm going to shingle my chicken across it just like that. We're going to give it a nice healthy ladle full of our sauce right down over it all. There you have it. Now doesn't this look great? Let's get a bite. The chicken, some of that sauce. Chicken is perfectly cooked. It's nice and juicy on the inside. It's got a little bit of a crispy exterior from us coating it in the flour and the Parmesan cheese. The sauce is one of my favorite. You get the garlic and the chive just complement that so well. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If so, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you're interested in the outdoors, I have an outdoor channel. I'll drop a link in the description so you can check that out. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you next time.